I gotta make me some coffee, child. I can't even function. Let me make me some coffee, y'all. Just give me a second. How the fuck can't even function? That is crazy to me. I can't even. Let me just get my water. Hold on. Ugh. Child, I'm so stronger than food right now because I'm telling you, I want to eat something. I want to eat something so bad. This shit is mind blowing. I can't. You don't even know how bad that just fucked me up. I don't even know. Like, this has been 3 years of me. She's my client, kind of turned into my home girl. Girl, that is crazy as fuck. For those of y'all who are always here, y'all know who she is. She be in the chat. Her name is Memory in the chat. In the chat, she goes by Memory. Man, that's crazy. So, damn, man. If you've been following me for a long time, then you're going to remember. If you came to the Los Angeles Aesthetic, this is absolutely insane. So if you've been following me for a while, y'all gonna remember everything that we about to talk about. Keisha ass was crazy as fuck. Her name is Keisha Miles. In the chat, she goes by Memory. Just recently, we had talked because you know who she is, Lisa. She stayed with us at the Airbnb in Los Angeles. It was not the passing that I was expecting that had been prophesied over the last week. That was not the one I thought. I'm gonna try to hold it together, child, because that just fucked me up. I have been trying to prevent her death for 3 years. If you've been with me for a while, you probably gonna remember everything we about to talk about. So no, not her. She shared the one I'm talking about. Shared a room with Audria upstairs, and she sat up all night with Carbon and was talking. She left her hat and her earrings and shit that I was supposed to send to her. So Keisha Miles, this is Keisha right here. I'm about to put her picture up, bro. I won't do it right in this very moment, but her family's asked me to help to raise some money. They don't have her 17-year-old son is left with the burden of burying his mother. This is Keisha. That's me and Keisha. I had the Walk 'em Down rally like 3 years ago, or maybe four. I can't even fucking remember. But I think this is like 2021. When I had the Walk 'em Down rally, and that's Keisha. She came out. Um, she child, that just fucked me up. So y'all probably remember, if you've been with me for a while, Maya J was still with me, and we was in Atlanta at the hotel. And I came on live, and I was upset then. I cried then. And I was saying how I prevented somebody's death because she used to live in Louisiana. She's from Louisiana. She's from the boot. And she had moved, I think, to like Arkansas. Even just recently, I was telling y'all how she was at work. She was a security guard, and the man jumped off the damn bridge. And I said, my homegirl didn't see the man jump off the fucking bridge. She's security guard at work. So she's also the one that drove all the way to Houston. She was trying to fight Sin City, but she ended up, I think she said she broke her windows out. And I was like, bitch, what is you doing? What are you doing? She said, I did. I did, Queen. I drove here. I said, she said, I had my son drive. He was 14 at the time. I said, bitch, what, you in Houston? I did. I drove all the way. When we went and rescued the lady in Atlanta, Keisha was there. She showed up. She drove. That bitch blocked the street off. She blocked the street off when we went to Atlanta. Some of y'all probably remember that. She's a client and turned into my home girl. Like, I just be trying to talk to her and help her. And so, excuse me, like I said, like 3 years ago or so, I was in Atlanta at the hotel, and I was crying because I said, I feel like I prevented her death. So she was living in Atlanta at one point, and she had gotten into a relationship. And her crazy ass, they got into it. She ended up, he had moved out and left her in his house or whatever. And then he told her that she had to leave, but it was a whole bunch of shit to that. So this bitch then tore his goddamn house up, child. And the same son that was just in the chat had called me like, I need you to help me get my mama out of jail. I said, your mama in jail. Child, I had to bond Keisha ass the fuck out, child. So I bonded her ass out. So then she was trying to move. I think she ended up moving to like South Carolina here recently, which is where she was working at, or a different part of, my chest, child. or a different part of Georgia where she had moved. I don't know if it was like Savannah, but she was trying to move to South Carolina. Um, and so she came to me for a reading like 6, 7 months ago. Um, and I told her, I want you to stay away from Louisiana because, like, I see you going there and you're going to die. And I don't want you to go there. I want you to stay away from Louisiana. She told me, okay. She was supposed to go there for an event or something. And she said, no, she wasn't going to go because I told her. So then something else came up and she said she had to go there. And I'm like, listen, if you go for the weekend, for whatever funeral or event this is. I think it was like her grandmother, somebody's funeral. And she had to go. This was just a few months ago. And she went and I said, if anything jump off, you don't argue with nobody, you get the fuck out of there. I don't want you there. Don't go back after this. And she said, okay, governess, I'm not going back. I get a text from her like, let's see when she texts me, bro. August 5th, she texts me. She said, greetings, my baby. We are en route back to the boot. Long story short, lost my car due to it being flooded and things just went another route. Love you to life. I said, oh, wow, you're going back to the boot? Because she already knew. She said, yeah, she was 4 or 5 hours away. She was with her son, her grandma, her son, grandma, and mama came to get her. And I said, why are you going there? And she told me that everything that happened. And I said, okay, because I fucking knew it. I knew it. I said, okay. Then she asked me, how was the Mennonite Bible coming along? And how is Bean Bean and how old was Bean Bean now? And I said, she's 7 months. And that was the last text. She didn't text me after that. I said, she's 7 months. I knew it. I told her, do not go. I've been trying to prevent her death for 3 years. 3 fucking years. I asked her son, I told him, I said, man, what the fuck happened? Like I told her 6 months ago. He said, I know, I remember. He said, everybody remembers it. I guess they had told some of her friends, yeah, he's 17, about the reading where I told her don't go there. She has 3 children, 17 and 11, and the baby girl, I think she's like 6, 7 years old. Her son told me that not only is she deceased, her father also is deceased. And that he got a call from his 11-year-old brother that's rising saying that she was dead and the grandfather was dead in the house on the ground, is what he said, on the ground. And there's a long story behind it that I'm not going to go into. But the baby says, the 11-year-old baby says that somebody came through the door and shot the grandfather and then shot the mother, Keisha, 5 times. Turns out the 11-year-old shot them both and killed them both. My motherfucking chest hurts, bro. We will need to be raising some money. If you can help, then gratitude. If you cannot, then it's okay. Um, I am going to put something up to help raise money for them. I swear it was an energy trying to take her out. It was an energy trying to take her out. I've been trying to prevent this for 3 motherfucking years, bro. I told her 6 months ago, do not go to Louisiana. That's where I see you passing at. Do not go there. I am so angry. This is what I be talking about. Meanwhile, people can't do shit but try to come up against me. And this is the shit I have to deal with. Keisha was literally only like 32, 33 years old. Trying to get it together. Trying to get it together. She had dealt with so much. And she'd be like, I don't want you disappointed. Oh. Ooh. This baby gotta bury his mama. Oh, this baby gotta bury his mama. And he's just like, he's so strong right now. Like, I can't even fucking function, bitch. This is crazy to me. He said, my mama gone, my granddaddy gone, my little brother going to jail. My sister's daddy then came and got her. He feel like he ain't got nobody. He got her mom, his grandma. She's elderly. Um, I did her reading again, like maybe at the end of May. And I told her I felt a mother passing. I said, I don't know if this is your mom or who this is. But we talked about it. And I said, well, just call your mom, make sure she's good. You know what I'm saying? Because they keep saying the mother, something about the mother passing. And this is after I've already told her to stay from Louisiana. And she was like, I don't know. I said, they keep saying the passing is coming, like the time is winding down. And I said, just talk to your mom. Because I think she was upset with her mom at the time. And I said, just talk to your mom. just keep her, and just like talk to her just in case, I don't know, Keisha, but just talk to her. And she was like, I got it, governess. Bro, it was not the passing that I was thinking. I am fucked up. Meanwhile, bitches is hiring motherfuckers, trying to hire motherfuckers to kill me. See, there was a whole plot that I came on here to talk about today. Spirit kept saying, I want you to go live. See, this is not the passing that I was expecting because I've been told for the past week that somebody was dying. It's been in a reading. It's been on everything. Spirit told me they're exposing a whole bunch of shit. And I'm just like trying to understand. Meanwhile, you still think that I don't know that my cousin and my ex have linked up and been trying to kill me. You've been trying to kill me. You've been doing work. You actually was trying to hire somebody to kill me. Your jealousy of me is that deep. You've been with me. See, I gotta read it. Oh yeah, y'all know my cousin. She was always on the live with me. You done hooked up and fucked my ex. Thought I didn't know that happened a couple years ago. Thought I didn't know. There was a tidbit you had been waiting to tell me. Your jealousy. Even the crazy part is when your daddy came to me and was telling me. My sister been trying to tell me. Your jealousy of me stands like that. You that mad about some shit? When I ain't did nothing but try to help you, you linked up with my ex. And y'all gonna do what? You've been trying to do what? For 3 years, you've been trying to do what? Y'all done hired this coven of bitches and witches. Y'all done linked up with all of these different motherfuckers. To do what? I was just trying to fucking help you recently. I wish your daddy would come up here because I get a message. See, this is the thing. See, I've been keeping some shit to myself because Spirit told me to keep it to my motherfucking self. Gratitude, Nicole's perspective. I have been talking to someone, excuse me, and where I thought, because see, I had to quit telling people when I get readings from people, I don't tell people who the reader is anymore because of certain shit. So I have gotten a reading, I've had a dream, I've been contacted by people. Your damn daddy told me. Crazy part is when the spirit made you call me and tell me. The spirit made you call me and tell me because I could not believe it. I was not believing it. There was no way this was. Now, granted and true enough, I had already knew about you and my ex. See, I already knew about that. You possibly didn't know that I knew. I know about the dinner. You went out to dinner. Y'all went out to eat. I know about that. And I still showed you love and favor because I don't give a fuck. Mm. But you don't like the ex's girl. But y'all have been a little conglomerate for the sake of, not to mention, I think it's my old protege. Yeah. And then it's like 5 or 6 other people. I don't even know who they are. But you in this one have convinced these people to where it just grew on its own. Because see, people was already jealous. And y'all was contacting and finding everybody who would hate Quatita. And I fucking ignored it because I knew it was her, but I knew that it just could not be you. You asked me, like, just what, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, you asked me, fly me out to your house. Fly me out to your house, cuz. For what? You was gonna drop something in my house. You was bringing some voodoo, or you was coming to get something that belongs to me. So I had a dream. And in the dream, I don't even know who the fuck it was. I kind of thought I knew who it was, but whoever it was kept saying, "You gonna know." I'm like, what the fuck? Know what? You gonna find out. What? So I have been asking Spirit to show me. Because I kept telling my team somebody is doing voodoo on me. I know it got to be a few people. Guess what happened? This is before I even got the reading. See, I had been going to the soul and to the spirit on it. I kept saying, who the fuck? Now, there was something that kept standing out to me. And I kept saying, why do I keep thinking about that? What the fuck does that have to do with anything else that I'm talking about? Somebody is doing work, but what the fuck I keep thinking about my cousin for? And why the fuck I keep thinking about my cousin when she told me, see, me and my cousin had fallen out a couple years ago. Um, because of some shit she did that was really crazy. And I was still trying to be good. So then It was, I miss you. I miss you, cuz. So then I gave in. Now, this is how shit be working. My sister kept saying, don't fuck with that bitch. She ain't for you. And she told me that about my ex. Even at the time of me dealing with her, she kept saying, don't fuck with that bitch. She's not for you. So then she kept telling me about, she not for you. I don't give a fuck if she kin to you or not. That bitch ain't for you. Don't fuck with her. I'm like, now, sister dear, it's okay. I don't know why the fuck you keep fucking with her. She's jealous of you. I'm like, listen, we lightweight grew up together and we talked about all of the challenges that we was facing and how if ever allotted an opportunity to leave legacy, that's what we would do. So ain't no way. I've brought her in. I've done so many things. Like when I told you I would invest in your business, and I did. I invested because you told me you ain't had no money. And I said, I'm going to invest. Not only was I investing, I was doing labor work. I would do my shit and then I would drive her truck because I had a CDL at the time. I would drive and I know how. So even when my CDL was expired, I still know how to drive trucks. So I would even drive the truck. I would be lifting shit. I'm doing manual labor. I ain't got to. Spirit says, keep going. I know you're on here, all of you bitches. I want you to know that I know. I was told to hold on. And now I can tell. Dambala. 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 So then we get back cool. And the same day I pull up to your house, because my daughter was at your house. Funny enough, your mom had just sent me a Cash App request for $100. I say, I know you lying because I ain't talked to her in years. I know the fuck that can't be. I pull up to your house. You come out to the car. Cuz, let me get $100. I hadn't talked to you in a year. I had not talked to you in so long. And that's the first thing out your mouth. My sister said she keep counting your pockets. She think you got something. She's jealous. I said, bitch, I ain't got shit. I ain't got no motherfucking money. So I couldn't imagine that money that you and your mama, because I said, is this your mom? Because she just asked for $100 too. You said, yeah. I said, okay. Against my better judgment, I went on ahead and sent it. Because, see, I wasn't aware. I am now. Don't worry about it. So then you and I had a conversation after that. And you said to me, cuz I never want to fall out with you again. I said, I know, cuz, I know, right? Yeah, because I tell you some shit that'll hurt your feelings. I said, what? What is that? What the fuck? How you making up with somebody and you say that? But what you didn't know was I already knew what you was referencing. See, that was about my ex. I knew the day that you went and had dinner with the bitch or lunch or whatever it is. You know why? Because I called you and you answered the phone. You had said some fucked up shit to my children. And I called you FaceTime and I was checking you. You was at the table with her then and hung up. I didn't call you out on it because I already knew. Because that's how the fuck, when the bitch stole my phone, that's how the fuck I got my phone back, because you called her and told her and you met up with her and went and got it after I told you don't do that. I couldn't imagine how the fuck you had her number. I let that ride too. I let it all ride. Because what the fuck I give a fuck for? Don't. That's what happens when a bitch want to be you. See what I'm saying? And so I still was trying to be good. And I kept saying, why do I keep thinking about that? See, that's the part I kept thinking about. I'll tell you something that hurt your feelings. I'm like, what the fuck? So we be kicking it. Here we go. You count my pockets again. Oh, you ain't even got to wash clothes, do you? You don't even want the success you got, do you? I see how people look at you. Now, this is the tone that you're using. I'm like, cuz, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. No, because I see the look in people's eyes when they see you. Well, that's crazy. Well, cause it is what it is. I love my following. I love them. I've created a family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's different. It's more than that. So then we make plans to go out on a Saturday. I don't hear from you until Sunday, rising. I'm still in Cincinnati. Now, pause. Let me backtrack. Because, see, I could not imagine, like, they have been trying to kill me in Houston. It was not dawning on me that my ex was now living in Houston. See? I had not put it all together because I'm like, it's out of my mind. I'm in a completely different relationship. So you called me on a Sunday rising. I said, cuz, what you got lipstick on and shit for? Where you about to go? Where you coming from? Oh no, this makeup is from last night. Last night? We were supposed to go out yesterday. I didn't hear from you. No. See, my cousin, her son had pledged. And it was his coming out. When they pledge, it's a secret until they come out. So then the whole family knew about it. So then the whole family had ended up going to watch him, come out as a pledge or whatever, and cross over. She knew, you knew, but you didn't want me to go for whatever reason. Because then you tell me, oh, I forgot you was even here. I say, don't worry about it. Let me call you right back. I never spoke to you again. I blocked you after that. So I was cool leaving it the way the fuck it was. My daughter is pregnant at the time of this next rekindling. I don't fuck with you for real. Like me and my sister, we already know neither one of us fuck with you. We already see who the fuck you are. But my good heart motherfucking ass, I still can't imagine that you are trying to kill me. Never thought about it when you gave me the motherfucking shake to drink that you made me at your house. Didn't even cross my motherfucking mind. Why? Because I'm just trying to help you still. We were talking about different businesses. I didn't roll with you on businesses. I'm trying to bring you in on shit. I didn't try to put you on with production companies. We talking about major production companies. Meanwhile, people and producers are telling me, we ain't fucking with her. I'm like, listen, although I already know what the fuck I know about what you're trying to do, they looking at me like, bitch, is you crazy? This bitch is trying to take you out. And I'm like, she got kids. I love my little cousins. They looking at me like, let me slow myself down. Let me back up. How I found out it was you before all of the other shit started coming out. I kept asking before I even got the reading, before any of this shit started coming out. I was asking the soul and spirit, who the fuck keeps doing work? Because we can look at all of the Malikas and all of this shit like I'm trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? I already know all about those bitches there. I'm knowing about whatever the fuck. Y'all done reached out to motherfuckers. Y'all done reached out to motherfuckers in Dallas. So it's early in the motherfucking rising at my house. It's like 6, 7 o'clock. My phone is ringing. I'm like, who the fuck is this calling me at 6 in the rise? 6:30. I see your name. I'm like, what the fuck? I answer the motherfucking phone. What's up, cuz? What's going on? You all right? You like, cuz. You remember when you had told me and did the reading and you told me about my aunt XYXYZZZZ? And I'm like, yeah. I think she trying to do work on me. I think the bitch put something on me. And I'm like, y'all are Christian people. It's Jesus this and Jesus that. I'm like confused as fuck. And I say that to you, and you're like, no, cuz my grandma was a voodoo queen. My grandma did a lot of voodoo. She was the truth. I said, what? What? Since when? I ain't never knew that. I've never heard that in my life. And we grew up together from a certain part of our lives. Had never heard it. Guess what? I didn't know other people in our family been knew, but you made sure I didn't know. How you kept that from me? I've been knowing you since you was 12 years old. Everybody like, yeah, you ain't know that shit? Because you made sure to never motherfucker tell me that. So, I'm like, spirit say, be quiet. Listen. I say, yeah, okay, well, what's going on, cuz? You say, I went down there and my aunt asked me to come down there, and everything that you had said about my grandpa's estate and money being hidden and taken, it was true. And so I called this bitch out on it. It's 3 a.m. I go lay down in my room. I got the door open. She don't know I see her leave out. She come back in. She tossed something in my room. After that, my neck been fucked up. And I'm like, that's crazy. So after that, I'm like, Spirit, I know the fuck you ain't trying to tell me that. I know you ain't trying to tell me that. Now, every time I turn on my motherfucking YouTube, a tarot reader has popped up saying, someone has done work on you. You just recently lost your car. And I said, well, I mean, damn, sure did. Had just went to your house, sat down with you and my grandchild and my daughter, and was telling you because you still was thinking I had money. I'm like, bitch, I'm fucked up. They done came and stole my motherfucking car. Yeah, cause it's, I mean, you know, everybody going through something. I'm like, yeah, but I'm fucked up. Like, this is crazy. Like, bitch, I almost committed a motherfucking crime, bitch. I was about to go to jail. Yeah, I mean, you know, not knowing you're doing the work with these bitches to make this shit happen. The reader, like, you just lost your car. You can't believe that this is your family doing it. That's why nothing is working for you, because you failed to believe that this is your family doing this to you. And you probably have just recently gone to her house and you didn't see no sign of an altar or voodoo work going on. And you believe that she's a Christian, so she wouldn't do this. I called my motherfucking sister like, bitch, wait a minute. She said, I've been telling you, bitch. This bitch ain't for you. I called my motherfucking staff. I called my team. I said, listen, I know you lying. They're like, Spirit is trying to show you. You keep asking. So now I have the dream. Dream say, you gonna know, you gonna find out. I'm like, So now I didn't call the reader. I didn't got a reading. She like, motherfuckers is trying to kill you. This is your family, your cousin. There's a male involved in this. And all kind of shit. She has linked up with your ex. I'm like, how would this bitch just say that? She has linked up with your ex, and there's a whole coven or community of people that they have convinced somebody is going to reach out to you. You're going to be hearing things. Spirit is going to keep showing it to you over and over. Everywhere you look, you're going to see it. And I'm like, so guess what happened? You call me and my daughter crying, saying your daddy had beat you up. I took pictures. You didn't want me to talk to him. You was trying to turn me against him so deeply. And I'm like, why the fuck would your daddy do this? You gave me a whole scenario and story, but that's not the important part. See, the important part was the following comments after that. See, you said, I'ma have my aunt or my sister do work on this nigga. I said, what happened? You gonna do what? Yeah, my sister is colder than my grandma ever was. That bitch will have you in the middle of the street barking like a dog, fucking with her. See, your daddy can't find his necklaces, his crystals, his phone, because you got it. Because you've been trying to do work on it. That's when you was, cuz, fly me out there. Fly me out to your house. And I'm like, no. My sister said, don't bring that bitch to your house. I said, no, she's trying to drop something in my motherfucking house. Even then, I'm still I already put you on with the production company. Meanwhile, you're going behind the producer back who I turned you on to. She's a big fucking name in the industry. She put you on a team to put you on. You're going behind her back telling me not to tell Aubrey. See, motherfuckers had they thought about Aubrey. Girl, you telling me y'all don't even know Aubrey works for a TV producer, bitch. Y'all keep thinking Aubrey's doing something over. Aubrey works for a TV producer. That's what the fuck you didn't know. You keep telling me not to tell Aubrey that you're trying to go behind the producer's back and link up with the head of the team because he's a big manager in the industry. In his whole motherfucking resume, you keep calling me, telling me about his resume, and I'm like, that's cool, cuz. Well, he's saying this, and he want me to do this, and he doing that, and don't tell Aubrey. So I'm telling my sister and them, I'm like, this bitch said her sister do work. When I kept asking Spirit, I kept saying, but she don't fuck with her aunt like that. So if it's her aunt that doing the work, she don't fuck with her aunt like that. I don't think it's her. I don't think it's her. Until this phone call when you tell me that your sister do work. Now, the reader told me that y'all keep trying to drain, stop my business, trying to destiny swap. I didn't even know destiny swap was a real motherfucking thing. You're trying to trade lives with me. You're trying to stop my bag. You're trying to kill me. That y'all done linked up and motherfucking tried to have somebody kill me and all kind of shit. To the point where I'm so protected, it hit my child. Every time y'all have done something over the last 3 years, my daughter has caught it. So I finally talked to my cousin, your daddy. And this is the kicker. We talk about the incident of when you say he beat you up. Because he's like, I never even put my hands on him. I'm trying to prevent her from hitting me because she's a drunk. And that's what she do when she get upset. You think that I don't know what you have done. So even in doing that shit, going behind the producer's back, I tell Aubrey, who in turn tell the producer. You had called the producer. You didn't think I knew that you had called the producer. The producer had told me. It's my homegirl. She had forgot who the fuck you was. She asked Aubrey, who the fuck is this? She said, that's Quantita's cousin. Oh, well, I have a position for her. Should I, what is she? Aubrey said, no. Don't do shit for her. Aubrey ran it down, the whole thing of what you had done to me. And she said, well, fine. And then I stepped back in and I told her, I said, listen, I forgive her. She got churned. And I want to make sure that she got something that she can do because she done lost everything. You done been put out your house. The situation with your daddy. I'm watching my ancestors beat your motherfucking ass. But I keep saying, it's okay. Let's just give her an opportunity. I said, yes, those are the things that she told me about the person that you linked her with and how he was trying to poach her and that they were going to go behind your back and do X, Y, Z. She said, and you still believe in her? I said she's good at what she does. She's done movies before. I even hyped you. I hyped you. Who else you've been working with better come the fuck clean. I'm telling you. I get a message the other day that said, the girl, your cousin daddy is in on it. I'm like, in on it. So I text my cousin, like, nigga, so you part of the plot to take me out? He's like, what the fuck you talking about? You better ask Spirit. Now, let's get to let me finish this out because I'm gonna rewind a little bit. So I drive, she say, I'll fuck with her. I got a position right now I could put her in. She'll be making $1,500 a week. She's going to be working for a huge studio, a production company. But she got to come to me honestly. Go talk to your people. I'll put her on if she come back honest. I drive all the way over to my cousin's house where you at. And I told you, I said, come outside. You act like I'm telling you to come outside to fight. You confused. You stand on the porch like, what's up? I'm like, bitch, come get in the fucking car. Let's talk. Well, what's going on, cuz? Because you thought I knew. And I did. I did. My sister said, don't go over there and talk to that bitch. She's going to lie. Stop trying to take her with you. She's stopping your bag at every turn. So let's pause for a second. Because, see, I own Generational Beauty, which is a company of products, soaps, bath bombs, all this shit. I send you a box for your birthday. You receive the box June 10th. We never sold nothing else after that. See, I was not thinking. See, I know people can give you money and stop your money. I'm not knowing you're taking the children's books and things that I've given to you and the knowledge of this production that I've been dealing with, and you're doing work against it because that's your hatred towards me. Let's talk about it. From June 10th to what? August 5th, August 8th, we may have had 4 sales. People who buy from us in bulk didn't even order. So I'm like, bitch, somebody is doing work. Well, it ain't somebody, bitch. It's you and this monkey, bitch, and these other bitches that you think the fuck. Oh, let's not forget the protege, the nigga that I keep being told is y'all still talk to. Spirit had me watch Surviving Quatita the other day with the X on there, from Ratchet. I'm like, what the fuck you want me to watch this for? I haven't seen it. I don't what I'm watching. Just watch it. I watched like the first 15 minutes of it. I said, oh. Okay. I saw what I needed to see. I heard what I needed to hear. Okay. So I drive over to you and I'm telling you, like, listen, I have this position for you. This lady says she can get you $1,500 a week. I know it's going to be good for you. It's going to pull you out of this hole that you in. All you got to do is tell her honestly what the dude had said. She had already told me that she had came in on a call. Y'all didn't know she was on a motherfucking call. And she heard some shit that she was not pleased with. You said, I don't know what you're talking about. That ain't never happened. Well, bitch, yes it did, because you told me. You told me all of this happened. See, I was unaware of the liar that you was. I knew you were a liar, but I didn't know what kind of liar you was. Because you had already lied on my daughter before, and you lied on her to me, and then told me, don't tell her I told you this. See, me and your dad had a conversation. You was mad about the other ex because that's who you was trying to get to. See, people don't know that either. That you was talking to my last ex, my ex-fiance. You was talking to her behind my back. And you and I had to have a conversation about that. See, this is how you get down. Y'all got people doing work on me. Don't worry. So the reader tells me, I'm gonna get back to the conversation about the production, but hold on, because the reader told me, she said it's gonna be like 2 or 3 people when you go live doing these readings. 2 or 3 people are gonna come to you and ask you because they cannot figure out how the fuck you keep breaking and reversing their voodoo work that they keep putting on you. 2 or 3 people are gonna come in as if they're getting readings from you, and they're gonna ask you, how can I stop my family, or how can I stop people from doing work on me? What can I do? You're not to tell them anything. You tell them, you do the reading, and then you tell them to figure it out. The second time it happened was last night. See? The other time was the chick connecting the dots who just sometimes come in here. I don't trust her either. I don't give a fuck. And then the girl from last night, right? See, I've been waiting on it. Then she said there's going to be a death that happens. I'm thinking one of you bitches is going to die. I never thought it was going to be Keisha. All I knew is Spirit said go live. So I did. Spirit said, I want you to bait. I could show you the text from Aubrey. I text Aubrey. I said, I'm about to do a bait and switch. Spirit said, I want you to bait them to this live. Because they're going to come on. See, if you just act like you're going to do readings, they're not going to come. You got to put bitch and drama in the title. So that's what I did. But before I can get into it, I find out about the death. They fucked me up. Because I'm thinking it's going to be one of you bitches. At least that was my hope. Because see, y'all did work again. One of you bitches did work the other day. Because when you saw that my daughter was all right and out the hospital, see, you did some work hoping that it would tear our relationship apart. Don't worry about it. Let's get back to the production in the car. So then when I pull up, you come and get in the motherfucking car. And I'm telling you, you telling me none of this shit happened. And I'm like, bitch, yes it did, because you told me. I said, listen, yes it did. Just be honest with her. Call her and let's do this. We got shit to do. Be honest with her and she gonna put you on. Plain and simple. I talked to her, cuz, but I mean, none of that happened. Yes, it did, because that's what the fuck, at least that's what the fuck you told me. After that, I say, listen, we just came back from Connecticut. I got some new products in the motherfucking trunk. Let me give you some of the samples. Let me see what you think. We jump out the car. I pop the trunk. You like, cuz, look at you. You doing big shit. You just keep doing shit. You just keep like, cuz, you trying to get it. This smell good. It smells just like baby throw up. That ain't the same. It happened to be the one that's named after my granddaughter. That ain't the same. It smelled good. It smelled just like baby throw up. I said, what? Huh. I said, well, here, smell some of these other ones, cuz, see what you think. You know, take whatever you want to take. Production sure enough stopped then. Ain't sold shit since then. Okay. So then I have a conversation with your dad, finally. I wish he was on here. I wish I could get him up here. I wish I can get him on this phone. Let's see if I can get him on the phone. What's up, cuz? What you doing? Oh, you're at your mom. Is she? This bitch. You, bitch, what is you doing? Yo motherfucking ass, bitch. I'm on this live giving the rundown about, how your own family will do voodoo work on you because the motherfucker think they don't know. So I was trying to hope that Emil would talk about, but I see he got some shit going on. But that's okay. Um, I'll tell it, bitch. I cannot believe you was in Cincinnati. Your ass is so you sneaky bitch. I know it's true. All right, I'm gonna call you back. All right, love you too. Bye. What the fuck my sister doing there? He like sitting here talking to your sister. My sister? Bitch, I'm talking about right now. So anyway, so I'm having a conversation with him and I'm telling him about this situation where she said he didn't jumped on her. He like, this bitch is lying. So we go through the whole scenario of what was said and what didn't happen and what did happen and all of this shit. So then he say, because you know what? Because she's fucking jealous of you. I say, what? Yeah. Like she told me that's why the fuck she quit working for you. Because she don't fuck with you like that. She don't fuck with me? When I stopped talking to her, Aubrey and Jose was with me. We go to the club to meet up with my motherfucking family. My daughter was pregnant at the time. This is how the last time when we rekindled and start talking again. Aubrey and Jose was fucking with me. We go into the little spot in Clifton where we meet up with my family and shit before we go to wherever the fuck we was getting ready to go to. She, Cass, what's up? You know I don't fuck with you. I ain't talked to you in forever. You know I don't fuck with you. Cuz, man, I love you, man. Come here, cuz. Come here. Who is this? Who is this? This your manager? I said, no, this is my friend. This is Aubrey. And this is Jose. You knew who they was because you be watching Let's Have a Conversation. Not to mention, y'all thought reason why we were stopping Let's Have the Conversation is because y'all thought it was beef. It's not. We all fuck with each other. We love each other. We're just going into different ventures. But y'all had a good kiki about that. Somebody thought that they did some work to stop that. That ain't that. Y'all was trying to tear that apart. That ain't that. We fuck with each other. We love each other. Girl, what? So that shit rubbed Aubrey the wrong way. Now, it's so funny because it seemed like every other day you were sending me Jaguar Wright shit. You seen this. You seen this. So then we have a conversation because again, I'm trying to put you on something else before the production shit happened. You already on the production team. I didn't put you on trying to get you some money, something else. Like, so we talk. I'm on a walk. You call me as I'm walking. I stop. I go sit down on a little bench to have a conversation with you and shit. You telling me, you like, yeah, I so many people just watch you and I see people trying to use your shit now. Everybody calling themselves the cousins. I said, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, cuz that shit is everywhere. People trying to be just like you. I said, girl, I ain't heard nobody. If somebody calling themselves a cousin, it's probably because they is. Now I'm watching all this other shit. I heard other people tell me about this. Who the fuck are you talking to that fuck with me? That know me? Let's not forget the stalker. Who is the stalker, cuz? Who's the stalker? Because you and the ex know who she is. Because y'all sent her. You know how I know? Because what your daddy told me. I've been asking. I said, reveal this bitch. Tell me. I need to know who the fuck she is. I'm thinking it's this person, that person, because Spirit keep showing me all of these people. So Spirit is pointing out everybody that's been fucking with me. And now we down to the last of the Mohicans. See? I know motherfuckers right now is trying to get my address. Ordering shit, talking about, can I get tracking? You can get a tracking, it ain't gonna be yours. How you doing? And your shit is still on its way. Yeah. So when I had a conversation with your daddy, he like, she say she don't even fuck with you. She can't stand you. That you a fraud, you a fake. You got these people believing in lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. Ain't that what the fucking stalker say when she called? Verbatim. You know how I knew he wasn't lying? Because that's the reason we fell out the very first time we fell out. When we was in New York. See, that was the first time we fell out. See, that's when you first met my ex's girl. Because she was there. See? What a web we weave. I don't forget shit. I've been putting pieces together for 3 years, see? Because she was there, you was there, that's when y'all met. But you had already knew my ex. Every time you see this bitch. So, in New York, when you had first met the other ex that was there, and that team, see, we came because I had an event, but they also was throwing you a birthday bash, what they did. They threw, we get in the hotel room, they had your name all over the floor. They had like, it was weed all over the motherfucking table, cigars, liquor, whatever the fuck you wanted, they had in the room for you. Then they threw you a birthday bash at the club. We turn up, get money. That's where the ex's girl is at, talking about some she was drugged. Meanwhile, she picking up niggas' bottles off tables, drinking they shit off tables, niggas we don't even know. The following day, after she was drugged and great, they throw you a brunch. Your name is in lights in the fucking restaurant. We take pictures. They didn't pay for this shit. And then later on that night, you texted and called my manager at the time and told her, sorry, y'all are disinvited to my real birthday on the boat. Then I find out that you have been telling them, I don't really believe in shit she do. She's a fucking fraud. She fake. I believe in Jesus. I don't believe in none of that shit. I just hold that to myself like, damn, I know cuz ain't saying that. That's how the fuck she feel. Meanwhile, I've been doing readings for her mama, and her sister, the one who does the work. Now, let's talk about that. Because, see, your sister kept coming to me, asking me if I would be her mentor, if I would mentor her. And I had so much going on that I didn't really have time. So, see, the girl who be calling me, stalking me, was like, yeah, bitch, I used to be a follower of yours, but you fake. You're a fraud. None of my people would ever support you. They would never buy shit from you. They ain't never book with you or nothing. See, Spirit have been having me go back and listen to shit that this bitch had called on and listen to different things. See, Spirit been moving. See? Then I talked to your daddy again yesterday. And he told me a little bit more. How you be screaming and hollering saying that I'm a fucking fraud and fuck me. I'm a devil and demon and I got people believing in the papa, whoever the fuck. And he tried to tell your dumb motherfucking ass that, nah, that's real. I done been to her events. It ain't nothing like that. You can't convince me of that. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. That bitch ain't shit. He said, I ain't even want to tell you this shit, cuz. Again, I knew he wasn't lying because I had never told him what the bitches in New York had told me. Reason why Spirit asked me to watch the Surviving Quatita, because the shit that my cousin had just told me about how the fuck you felt about Papa Candelo and all of that shit, that bitch had just said on that. I had never seen it or heard it. It sure matched the fuck up. Y'all said the same shit. I want you to know I know. This is the year of the exposed. I want you to know now that I know that it's all of you. What you want to do to me, I've already done to you. What you want to do to me, I have already done to you. I've already done it to you. I've already done it to you. You shall now be exposed, though. See, I got a reading again by somebody else on the TikTok. Spirit kept saying, go get a reading. I see my homegirl. I said, I forget she be trying to do readings. Let me see what she got. I talked to her and she starts running it down. She's describing y'all and giving me y'all's initials. And I'm like, yup. That's my cousin and that's my ex. She keeps saying, somebody is a pass around and somebody got some kind of STD or something. I said, I don't know. I don't know about my STDs. I don't know. I get another reading, the bitch say the same thing. Now she said, you're going to hear this and you're going to keep hearing it. You're going to keep hearing it till you understand and believe that's them. Every time YouTube come on, it's a different tarot reader that I do not watch nor follow pop up. Spirit say, watch it. They throw the cards. They saying the exact same shit. Everyone. To the point where I get an email 2 days ago. She say, Spirit don't play about you. Watch this. I click on it. It's somebody I don't watch either. This talking about the same motherfucking thing. So guess what? I know it's true and I believe it. Y'all are going to fuck to jail. If Spirit got anything to do with it, because I know that's y'all behind all of the scam pages. Y'all owe people money. If I got anything to do with it, you bitches will lay in the grave that you set for me and you bitches will go to the penitentiary. I'm not going to be lenient. You better fucking hope don't no detective reach out to Quatita, bitch, because I'm going to press full speed of fucking head. Just like you tried to send your daddy to jail last night, the night before, bitch. Yes, you sent your daddy to jail, bitch. You thought you was slick by sending the police up to my motherfucking aunt's house, bitch. And he went to jail and got right the fuck back out. You's a dirty bitch. And whatever work your mama and aunt and sisters got, you better get the fuck busy. Because I'm still mad about my daughter. I ain't even started with the other shit yet. When I feel better about my child, then I'll move on. I ain't even got to do shit. That's why you lost your house. I ain't got to do shit. The bitch you hired can't fuck with me. I just don't get in my bag and do this shit. My daughter said, no. See, I called somebody. See, Spirit said, I want you to call her uncle's girlfriend. So I called her. I said, hey, what you doing? What's up, girl? I ain't talked to you forever. She said, hey, how bing. I ain't even know she knew about my granddaughter because I ain't talked to her in like 2 years. She said, I've been, girl, I watch you all the time. I'm like, what? I said, let me ask you something. You ever heard about hey grandma doing voodoo? She said, oh, hell yeah. I said, what? She said, yeah. Oh, girl, yeah. See, y'all are succubuses. Every man in y'all fucking life, from your brother to your uncle, y'all done fucked over My cousin, your daddy, y'all are succubuses. Y'all didn't fuck these men over. Their lives are fucked up. Y'all worse than the Kardashians. I say, so you knew that they do this shit? She say, yeah. You don't remember me telling you that my aunt used to date her uncle, her grandma's brother, whoever the fuck? I was like, no. Well, they had got into it and her grandma did some work on my aunt. It didn't hit my aunt. It hit her daughter. And every time she did work, her daughter got sick. See, my daughter's boyfriend keep getting sick at his stomach. He done been to doctors and hospitals. They can't figure out what the fuck. I say, what happens to her? What's going on with her when she gets sick? They can't figure it out. It was something with the stomach. So her aunt had to do some shit to break the work that was being done. My mind was blown. My cousin come up to the hospital to see my daughter, and I say, you ever heard of cuz grandma and them supposed to be doing voodoo or something? Hell yeah. I've been knowing that since we was young. Huh? You knew too? Girl, yeah, you ain't ever heard that? No. But I know now. I know now. And I'm going to believe everything that has been brought to my motherfucking table, bro. So I don't give a fuck what nigga you reached out to in Dallas. I don't care who you have reached out to in Houston, Louisiana. I do not give a fuck. I promise you. South Carolina. When a bitch called that out to me doing my reading and said, South Carolina, bitch, I hit the floor. No, I don't give a fuck. I just wanted you to know today that I fucking know. You and all of them bitches, I don't give a fuck which one. You're going down. All of you. Everybody that you employed. Because see, you spent money. The reader said you spent money and then you got evicted. I said, how the fuck was she know that? So you spent your money to have me killed. And after that, you got evicted. I know it's true. I wouldn't give a fuck. I promise. I promise. My condolences to Keisha Miles and her family. Good luck to all of you in the community of Quatita haters. Because see, a couple of you realize that this bitch is a liar. A couple of you realize that she's a liar. I'm telling you, you better find your way to my table because when it comes out, you're going to jail. I will not be lenient, I promise you. You better hope don't no detective call me. You better hope no detectives reach out to me. There's a piece of this that I have not said and I'm not going to say. I'm going to wait on it. But if a detective call me, everybody is going down, and I promise you. You tried to hire who? The nigga in Dallas? That was acting like he was my friend? Who tried to hire? Huh? Okay.